Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Pepper, and today I'll be unboxing Tipperary, which I believe is how it is pronounced. This is Family Game, it says at the bottom there. This is a game that I first heard about when we did a video ways back, a few months back from when I'm filming this, about games that were releasing at Essen this year, and I saw this one, and it's a tile placement game, polyomino tile placement game, which I really love that mechanism, and I just looked at it, I watched a video about it, and thought it looked really cool, as well as this cover just seemed really kind of peaceful with sitting on the bench, the wind blowing in the hair, you got a dog there, and I'm a big fan of dogs and animals. You got the sheep and kind of a little castle in the background, even a bird on the tree singing a song. It just kind of really drew me into this peaceful setting, which usually, I don't know if there's many games that give me that feeling. There can be a lot of cool games, but not really peaceful feeling, just based on artwork. Kind of the first thing we have here is a bunch of wooden bits here, which I believe these are sheep, and then barrels, which these are very dark brown wood barrels, which are actually a really cool look, a little bit of orange coming through as well. And the sheep are actually a little darker as well, not bright white sheep, which I see most of the time. They are that color. These are more of a tan, kind of a root beer foam color. That's what's coming to my mind. My messed up mind, that's the color that I call it. And we have a black bag here, which is pretty big. I believe the tiles will be in here. My hand fits in there pretty easily. My hands are not as large as Zach, so maybe he'll have to test it out and see if they can fit his giant hands. Next up, we have a score pad, which kind of has these. Oh, looks like it
Perfect
fits.
size.
Perfect size. You heard it there. And this score pad is an interesting kind of wavy lines, uneven lines here. Maybe it's an optical illusion. I don't know, but it's kind of interesting. All the different. Looks like nothing too complicated. Well, it could actually be very complicated. I'm not sure, but not too many categories that you're scoring, but also not too many pages. Excuse me. Not too many pages here. There are definitely thicker pads of score sheets. I'm not sure how many are here, but it's not double-sided either, so hopefully we hate this game and don't play it and too many times and run out of those sheets. This is a thick rule book. Okay, it's kind of double language, it looks like, for a rule book. So half of it will be English, half another language, and so this looks like about a 12-page rule book then, with loads of pictures and examples, which I always like when they do show examples. Hopefully it has different scoring examples and explains them thoroughly. So it actually looks like this could be a pretty simple game. I know a little bit about gameplay. It's tile drafting and actually kind of has a spinner there you can see, and that made me think of Planet Unknown, one of our favorite polyomino games, where you spin that and that determines, based on what sections of tiles end up at the ends of those spinners, what tiles you have access to drafting that turn. Let's take a look at some of these tiles. Really like the artwork. It feels pretty consistent with the cover of the box. It's got kind of a hand-drawn, cartoony look to it, but not too bright of cartoony, which I think really kind of helps to give that kind of peaceful, calm look. It's nothing too flashy. Let's see, what other landscapes do we have here? Just kind of those fields and those plains. Got a structure on this tile. Looks like a barn or some place there, maybe a house. Maybe some ruins here, some different buildings that have been abandoned. But yeah, a few more sheets of tiles here. And then we do have that spinner board on here. And then I believe these are your player boards, the kind of center tile that you'll be building off of, which makes me think a little bit of King Domino, having this center castle, which maybe that's a castle, I'm not sure, and then building your tiles around it. And I think for the different colored terrains, you will be scoring in different unique ways. I'm not sure what this tile is. Okay, oh, this is cool. This is actually it has four, it's almost like a puzzle piece that connects into itself because it has these corners that are cut into it, and you can create your castle. I don't know if those are going to hold up very well, but that's a unique piece. I haven't seen any cardboard pop-ups that do that, so that's pretty cool. I believe probably each player gets one of those. So that's a cool piece. Even more cardboard. I'm guessing pretty much everything left is cardboard. We've got a river track here, which I really, really like the artwork. The pop of blue is really nice. That will surely stand out compared to the rest of it. Here we go. More of those center player boards. Another token here, which I believe this is the other half to the spinner, and then kind of the different player colors, and then that will be spinning and pointing to the section of tiles that you will have access to. But yeah, it seemed like a pretty approachable, pretty straightforward, but still solid with enough little twist to it kind of game to hopefully stand out and be one of my top tile placement, top polyomino games. But yeah, I think that is everything in the box. Got this little, okay, so this must be like the button for that spinner. I don't know where the other half is. I'm sure I dropped that along the way. But that is everything in Tipperary. Thank you for watching. We will have a first impressions video of this going out along with this video, so check the description for that. But otherwise, again, thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that content.